In this video, I'd like to discuss how to choose the right category in your Google My Business listing, and we'll start right now. I've mentioned previously how important it is to set up the right category in your Google My Business listing. In this video, I'd like to show you a few examples of how much of a difference it actually makes. So let me jump into the computer. So first, let's start with optometrist in New York. So I typed that into Google and check out what I found. I have Doctors Alan B. Schlussel and Christine Law, OD. They're an optometrist. Starbase Optometry, optometrist. Eastside Optometric, optometrist. If we go to more places, you'll see optometrist, 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 down the entire list of the first page, the first 20 listings. Each page is 20 listings. And throughout the entire first page of 20 listings, you will see that every single one of them is an optometrist. Next example. Let's say I would type in optician in New York. You'll see the exact same thing. Anthony Aiden Opticians. Optician, optician, optician. If I go to more places, you'll see optician, 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 all the way down the line. The entire first page are opticians. Again, the first 20 slots are dedicated to opticians. All right, next one. Ophthalmologist in New York. Ophthalmologist, ophthalmologist, ophthalmologist. Ooh, this one's a pediatric ophthalmologist. Let's continue. The entire list, there's one pediatric ophthalmologist, two, and that's it. Out of the first 20 listings for ophthalmologists in New York, 18 are straight ophthalmologists, and 2 of them are pediatric ophthalmologists. Next example, Eye Center in New York. Eye Center of New York, Eye Care Center, Eye Care Center, Eye Care Center. Let's go to more places. And you will see, oh, here's an optometrist. That's interesting. So the way that they got in here, and this is going to be a part of a different video, is because their name is University Eye Center. We'll talk about that in a different video. That's really important. Eye Care Center, Eye Care Center, Eye Care Center. Again, optometrist. This is an interesting exception. Eye Care Center, all the way down to the end. So that's 18 out of 20 are Eye Care Center. And to me, the most relevant example of this is actually the next one that I'm going to do is eye doctor in New York. Now, which one is eye doctor? There's no category for eye doctor. So if one types in eye doctor in New York, which category is going to trigger from Google? And as you see, eye doctor NYC, Eye Care Center. The next one, Manhattan Eye Specialist, is optometrist. Optometrist. Let's go to more places. So down the line, it's really just mixed between Eye Care Center and optometrist. But if you notice, every single time it says optometrist, in the name it says eye. So dry eye treatment is optometrist, eye exam doctor, optometrist. Madison Avenue Eye Care Center is, again, optometrist. And if I were to give you one suggestion, I would say that the best way to set up your primary category would be to set it up as optometrist and somehow try to get eye within the name. And you could also do vice versa. You could have optometrist in the name and then have eye care in your primary category. But regardless, the point of this video is to show how important the primary category is. Now, although it's true that you can add more subcategories within your Google My Business listing right here, right now, the primary category is optometrist. You can add more categories. So let me give you all of the relevant categories for optometrists. So there's going to be eye care center, eye care clinic, excuse me. There is ophthalmologist, if you have an ophthalmologist on staff. There's pediatric ophthalmologist. There's optician. And there's contact lens supplier. So those are your 6 categories that are relevant. But from my experience, the primary category really gets the most publicity from Google. So if you're going to pick a primary category, I'd go with what you primarily do. So if you're an optometrist, I would go with optometrist. If you're an ophthalmologist, I would go with ophthalmologist. However, keep in mind that if you want to grab, those other searches like eye doctor, You should have eye within either your name, your business description, your services. You try to be able to get eye doctor within all of that data like we spoke about to capture all of those different leads. So that's all I have to say on categories within Google My Business listings. If you have any questions or comments, please let me know below, and I'll try to get back to you as soon as I can. Bye for now.